Hey Gemini, what's up? Welcome to your March reading. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you, get you some insight, get some guidance, see what you can expect. If this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available down below in the description box. Let's get into your reading. This deck doesn't want to shuffle anymore. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, wherever you got Gemini in your chart. Welcome. So your first card we have is the Self, and then we have the Creator coming out. I'm going to get you one more, but it feels here you're in this process of, we also have the Judge. There is a process that you're going through in March that is about you recreating yourself. And some of you, there's a lot of judgment, whether it's your own, whether it's external, whether it is from society or your upbringing, your childhood. Maybe it was from school, maybe it was from your parents, a sibling, a relationship, many relationships that you've had. But there's these judgments and projections and rules that were once placed on you / still are in some way, shape, or form affecting you and how you live your life. Month of March is a time to recreate yourself. This is a time to find new ways of self-expression. I'm seeing big creativity. You may be an artist, or you're being called to, tap into some sort of gift, ability, skill, passion, a very, very expressive and fun way to get back in tune with who you really are deep down in your core. It feels like you're finally unlocking a part of you that was always there. Don't get me wrong, it was always there, but maybe you were too afraid to express it or to show it or to be it. You're taking off the mask, and if anything, you're putting on like your real face, your real self, your truest, most rawest, most authentic self. And so if you're not quite happy with where you're at, who you are, what you do, what you look like, you have the ability to completely change that. But don't change for others, change for yourself. It doesn't matter what others think of you or what others tell you how you look, right? What you do for your living, as long as you are happy, as long as it makes you fulfilled, as long as it sits right in your core and your soul, then does it really matter what they think? So this is about removing and working through those judgments. You may find moments this month where you ask yourself, where did this come from? Like you have this thought, whether it's about yourself, whether it's about someone else, and you clock it. You're like, wait a minute, whose thought is this? Whose judgment is this? Is this mine? Is this what I was taught to believe? Is this what someone told me once upon a time? It's like if you're judging someone harshly here with the Judge card, right? Maybe you're dealing with legalities. I don't know. Maybe you're actually dealing with a judge. There's authority energy that comes with a judge. Someone who maybe has been trying to prevent you from speaking up or from expressing yourself. Anyways, where was I going with this? I forgot. It's gone. Okay, well, we'll just move on. This is a time where there's a lot of self-discovery and there's play. There's so much play. There's like a lot of like spontaneity and creation and inspiration. It feels very freeing. It feels very fun. It feels kind of like you're tapping back into more of a childlike energy. And it's like there's this beautiful pearl. Beautiful pearl. Maybe you have something with pearls. I have a bracelet with pearls right here. Love it. Now, that also, when I said pearl, makes me think of that Katy Perry song. I barely know it. I remember hearing it as like when I was younger. It was like called Pearl, or Girl, She Used to Be a Pearl, or something. She used to be a pearl. Like, I don't know who needs to hear this. Just because maybe you've lost your shine doesn't mean like you can get your shine back, right? You're like, oh, I used to be a shiny pearl, now I'm just dull and I've lost my sparkle. You are reconnecting to that sparkle. You can get that sparkle again. Okay, all right, well, I feel here also like there's a lot of rules, limitations, restrictions, that it's time to rewrite some of these rules. It's promises that you've made for yourself, or commitments that you made with other people. Let me actually put these cards over here. Put that over here. Okay. So, interesting vibe. Yeah, this is a month of like rebirth, renewal, reconnecting with what was either lost or forgotten about. All right. What's going on for Gemini? March 2025. What do y'all need to know? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Let's see here. It drives me crazy when my necklaces just like want to hide. It's like, or they do this. It's like, really? It was a vibe and now, okay, whatever. It is what it is. Queen of Coins, Knave of Cups, Four of Coins, Seven of Wands. Someone who doesn't really want you to change, or I am seeing that there's someone younger than you. Maybe you're the younger person, but someone who is more, someone you're dealing with. We've got two different energies. We have a Queen of Coins and a Knave of Cups. There's somebody who isn't quite on the same level as you materially, emotionally, probably in a lot of different ways, shapes, forms. There's someone who is showing up in a way that is defensive and doesn't really want you to grow or change unless it's on their terms. It's kind of like that judge card. It's like judging art, right? And everybody has their own opinions. When someone produces a piece of art, everybody can have an opinion. Some people love it, some people hate it. That you be the judge, right? And I feel here, as you're in this process, you're finding yourself, you're rediscovering parts of yourself, you're recreating parts of yourself that maybe you're not very fond of, right? There's someone who kind of wishes you would stay the same, right? But regardless, keep growing, keep trying new things, keep finding yourself, keep doing you. It doesn't really truly matter. But I do feel like this Knave of Cups could be a bit of a block, or like kind of dead weight. Is that the way? Is that a little harsh? Is that a little harsh? Maybe not. Maybe that's how you feel. I just feel here, Knave of Cups, Four of Coins. Someone here is also purposely holding back from fully expressing themselves, and because you are over here, you're expressing yourself, you're learning to really take up space, to shine your light, to not dim your sparkle, right? In the past, you did that, not in March and moving forwards. No. And there's someone who they have been dimming their own light, their own magic, their own sparkle, their own happiness, right? For whatever reason, probably just need to heal and love themselves more. But they be projecting. And it creates like with the Seven of Wands, I know this isn't like the traditional Seven of Wands where you see the guy holding the stick and defending himself, or, he's kind of fighting, right? But it's showing someone here is just very much putting up a wall and actually creating a division between you and them. If anything, they're pushing you away. And it's like they want you to chase them. It's creating, look, we have the Seven of Cups at the bottom. It's creating such confusion. It's creating just a lot of, a lot of muddled, like, there's mind games here. We have the King of Coins and the Sun. You might be dealing with a Leo, a Taurus, a Virgo, maybe Capricorn. This is someone who, look at this. We actually have a pair. King of Coins to a Queen of Coins. Someone who could be your counterpart, could level up and step up to be and grow with you. I feel here, this is someone who is trying to create distortions or keep you restricted. And it's very clear. It's very much out in the open. You're very much aware of this person and how whenever you're around them, you feel like you have to shrink yourself. Whenever you spend time with them, you feel like you have to, like you can't really even like expressing your wins, they feel intimidated by it, or they like, I don't know. It's like, it's an awkward energy. It's an awkward energy. This is someone that is kind of challenging to be around. I feel like you're always under a magnifying glass with this person. They're always just, you could tell them something positive and they'll look for the negatives in the situation. They'll always, it's very black and white with this individual. Alright, this is a strange reading. I want to know what's going on with you, and this is apparently what Spirit has to say. Tell me clearly what's going on for Gemini in the month of March 2025. Deck's upside down. What's going on with Gemini, March 2025? Look, y'all are just giving me so many cards. Your spirit guides are just yapping. They have so much to talk about. They got so much to say. So, might be a bit of a crazy reading or a lot of different messages. Use your discernment. So, we have the Three of Cups. Notice how it fell out kind of sideways. Not entirely upright. Not entirely in the reverse. So, definitely bringing up your connections, your relationships. So, if we're reading this upright, this talks about fun, celebration, good company, right? A lot of good times, lots of laughter is creating good memories. There is a nice exchange. Everybody is on the same page. Everyone's getting along. It being in the reverse, right now it didn't come out completely in reverse, but it's telling me that there's like a little sprinkle of this. So the Three of Cups in the reverse is definitely bringing in more like disconnect. There could be jealousy. There could definitely be some gossip. You know the whole saying, like, misery loves company, right? It could be more of like when someone's down, they want others to be down with them. It's like, now that's just like a little sprinkle, right? It came out in the middle, so it's not like that strong, but I would also say the Three of Cups upright, the big old celebration, happy, joy, that's not entire, that's like kind of a sprinkle of that. So it's like in the middle. It's kind of like, okay. And then look, these cards fell out sideways too. So they are the Five of Swords and the Knave of Wands. There is a little bit of pettiness. There's a bit of pettiness. I'm seeing there's a wishy-washy behavior. It's very hot and cold. Yeah, I don't know if this is just with one person in particular or if there's a whole group of people. I don't know if this is where, you know how certain people bring out certain qualities of you? You know, you could be around someone and they bring out the best side of you. And then there's some people that bring out the worst side of you. And when we look at the self, how there's all these different fragments, I also kind of am seeing that there's certain people in your life that either bring out the best side, the best qualities, and you're a blast and you're having so much fun and you're just this ray of light and you're optimistic and you're inspired and you feel so passionate and pumped about life. And then there's some other people that are very doom and gloom and very just dead weight, very bottom heavy. Like, the reason why I say bottom heavy, I think of like hair that's like super heavy at the bottom, which my hair is kind of like that, and it just like drags all the way down, so there's no volume at the top. Like, bottom heavy, like it just drags down, right? Kind of energetically dragging you down. It feels like that. And so with the Five of Swords sideways, it's like there has been deception in the past. You probably have had certain encounters with this person or people where there was some pettiness, there was some harsh words or cruel behavior. Five of Swords in reverse can talk about resolution and forgiveness, waving the white flag, apologies even, finding the middle ground, right? But Five of Swords in reverse Five of Swords upright can definitely bring in more like someone who is very egotistical and bitter and will win no matter what and always wants to compete. And everything's a competition. Everyone's trying to one-up one another. It's just like, it causes a lot of pain. Like, this does look like the Three of Swords here. And this beautiful rose, almost like your heart, it's being stabbed in the heart. I feel like you're dealing, whoever we're talking about in this reading, they have broke your heart before. This doesn't even have to be romantic, right? But this is someone who has definitely hurt your heart before. Maybe not broke your heart, but they hurt your heart, or they didn't handle your heart with care and like, you know, like gentle patience, compassion. This is more. I don't like the vibe. I don't like this Knave of Wands and invert, or like sideways. Just like very inconsistent, very hot and cold, not loyal. This is not a very loyal person. They always are switching sides, switching teams. They'll talk bad about someone and then you'll see them hang around them the next day and ignore you, or like, oh my god. I don't like this person's energy. Am I judging? Maybe. I mean, I'm just reading the cards. I wouldn't, personally, I ain't trying to surround myself with someone like that. As soon as I see that, you're gone. I'm gone. I'm removing myself. So, but I know it's not always so simple. Especially if like this is like maybe family or someone that you work with, you see every single day. It's like you gotta kind of suck it up. Or you have to, basically you suck it up and you have to not allow them to, because it's kind of like you're letting them take the paintbrush. This is your canvas, these are your paints, this is your creation, and you're handing them over the paintbrush. No, you're not doing that anymore. Please stop doing that. Whoever I'm speaking to, you keep handing your paintbrush over to these people, and you're working on this beautiful masterpiece. You hand over your paintbrush because like, oh yeah, we're gonna collaborate, we're gonna work together. I really like what you're creating, right? Maybe you both got your beautiful masterpieces that you're working on. You like what they're using, their colors, their technique, and they're like, hey, try a little bit on my canvas, right? Try a little bit on mine. And then they just take that fucking paintbrush and they just fucking ruin your art. And then you gotta start over. And you're like, wow, thanks. But like deep down you hate it. Or deep down you're like, why did you do that? Why would you do this to me? Very symbolic, I gotta say. I don't like it. Oh my god, so what are you gonna do about this? Ace of coins at the bottom. Do you see this fit in the long term? Your future, where you're headed, where you're going. Does this really align with your core values? Who knows? Okay, well, I'm gonna just actually make some space here. Put this over here. Put that there. See, look at this. Whatever. I don't care. I don't even care at this point. Alright, Gemini. I feel no matter what, going back to that 7 months, you do need to set boundaries. 4 coins, you may need to hold back from giving your time, energy, or like as bare minimum, give them breadcrumbs, basically. Or none at all. Try not to give a lot to this individual. Because they're taking up your reading. Like, bro, they're literally eating up your entire reading. So, that's not cool. Alright. What's going on for Gemini in the month of March? Please show me clearly. You guys, we got so much to talk about here. We have 8 of Wands and Judgment reverse. Oh no. Emperor, 3 of Swords, and the 7 of Coins. It looks kind of like you keep moving in this direction, hoping, thinking this individual or these people are going to change. Judgment reverse is indicating that you aren't listening to what's in front of you. There's a lesson here that you keep finding yourself repeating again and again and again until you learn. This feels here like there is repetition and deja vu. This isn't the first rodeo. This isn't your first time. This isn't the first experience that you've had. This first... Let's see. Wait, and so, yeah, Emperor at the bottom, Emperor, 3 of Swords, and the 7 of Coins. Again, you keep thinking, like, this time will be different. If you just give it a little bit more time, maybe they'll change. Maybe they'll learn. Maybe they'll mature. Look at how this is causing you so much pain and suffering. 3 of Swords, Emperor, 3 of Swords. Why are you constantly putting yourself in a position? Do you love yourself? Love yourself more. Please love yourself more than this person. You may love this person, although do I see it in the cards? I don't really see it. The only cups we have is the Knave of Cups. And this is with the Four of Pentacles or Four of Coins and the Seven of Wands. This is somebody here who, is this love? This feels more like control and power dynamics, and someone who withholds their love when they want something from you, and if you don't give it, or it doesn't meet their expectation, they take it away. That's not love. I don't know who needs to hear that. That's not love. That's not love. Emperor, Three of Swords. This is now where you do need to take accountability for your actions and the harm it's causing you. You need to respect yourself more. Okay, Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. It looks like if you're waiting for things to get better or waiting for this person to change, you're wasting your life. Okay, I mean, oh my gosh. Two of Swords, Knight of Wands. Okay, Nine of Swords. I feel like this person or this whole energy is just not good for you. There's this choice about whether probably to stay or to go, or if you should wait longer, or if you should move along. And it's just creating a lot of this restlessness and indecision. I'm seeing, because we have Justice also, Libra energy, Aries, Libra. This may even be playing out not just through March, but even through April. The next full moon that we have, which is upcoming, is on the 14th. It's in Virgo. Then the next full moon after that, which will be in April, will be in Libra. So I'm kind of feeling like there's this transition within this next month, possibly taking place. But I don't know. I feel like if you keep waiting, if anything, you're just enabling this person, enabling the cycle, even enabling your own toxic traits. So like, let me change them. Let me try and change them. Let me try and convince them that you're worthy. Or like, you know, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. I feel like, well, we're at 22 minutes or 20 some minutes. I feel like it kind of just goes back to, it's time for you to take your take your paintbrush back. Okay. Let them work on their own creation. You work on your own. Let's start there. And, oops, I just bumped the mic. I feel like you're allowing someone's judgments to control your life. That's not worth living like that. It ain't worth living like that. Oh my gosh. Can we, okay, I don't want to clarify any of this. I feel like let's try a different deck. I'm kind of over this part of the reading. All right, just take your paintbrush back. Let's focus on what are you going to create here with yourself, with your life. You take your paintbrush back. What are you creating? Maybe this is a time where you have to look at the judgments that you put on yourself. And maybe it's time to remove them or lift them. Right? Maybe you're judging yourself way too harshly, being very cruel, very rude, very mean to yourself. It's something that you're working on. Or you should definitely take a look at and possibly make some shifts if it no longer aligns or if it makes it feel horrible. Okay. So let's switch to energy. We'll see. Maybe it will be the same message. What is going on for Gemini? I heard Libra for a second there. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra or got Libra placements. Shout out to you. What's going on for Gemini in the month of March 2025? Seven, oh my god, stop it. Seven of Wands, double confirmation. We had that in the last deck. Seven of Wands. This is now where you need to stand your ground. And you know what? You don't owe these people an explanation for your actions or your plans. We have the Emperor at the bottom, also the Three of Wands sticking out here. You know where you're going. Your life, your plan, your future may not align with other people. They may not understand what your vision is, and that's okay. It's not their vision. It's your vision. It's literally your vision. It's not up for them to judge you and tell you that you're wrong. This is your life. This is your life. So protect yourself, stand your ground, don't back down, rise above the haters, right? Don't let, okay, look at this, Nine of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So there's a little anxiety here by you standing up to, let's call them haters. They are your haters. This is bringing up a lot of uncomfortable energy that you're having to really work through. It is so foreign to you. There's a lot of pressure. You also, in your own mind, you are possibly doubting yourself or second guessing, are you making the right choice? Is this the right path? You know, but you need to fully trust in yourself and your vision. Building trust with yourself, that's going to take time, right? Building trust with anybody takes time, but building trust with yourself, that's something that's so crucial here. And the Eight of Wands, the good news is you're like over here stressing, you're over analyzing, you're in your head, you're wanting to avoid making a mistake. But the good news is 7 Wands to 8 of Wands. Look at this. Look at you powering through. Look at you bulldozing those blockages. You're not letting your fears get in the way. You are overcoming these fears and limitations and other people's judgments and projections and expectations. You are powering through. You are so strong. Don't you forget that, ever. Don't you forget that today, tomorrow, a month from now, a year from now. Don't you ever forget how strong and powerful and amazing you are. Look at you. Look at you, flying forwards. 8 of Wands, your manifestations coming to fruition very quickly, almost on an instant, to be honest. You're manifesting very quick. 4 of Pentacles is at the bottom. It's the same fucking cards. Y'all can't make this shit up. 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. See, oh my god, because there is this, and like you're moving forwards, but there's this back and forth, or you're still clinging on or holding on to something that isn't good for you, or there's like people pleasing, or trying to fit into what society thinks, or what your mother thinks, or what your lover thinks, or, you know, there is this constant back and forth. It feels like ping pong. Oh my goodness. Okay, but anyways, you're crushing it. You're crushing it. You're on fire. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing, sweetie. All right. Oh, look, the Prince of Swords. This fell out right on the 9 of Swords. There's a lot of abrupt change. Look, 4 of Pentacles is still at the bottom. A lot of quick and abrupt changes happening, and you're like, I just don't know if I could do it, or everything is just coming to you all at once, and it's just moving. And that's eclipse season. Eclipse season can be very crazy, hectic, chaotic, and just so much is moving around, and it's just like one big ol' crazy mess of a situation and people and things that you're trying to juggle. And that can be a lot. So it is important that you ground yourself during this time, but you're having to also be adaptable to change. I feel like the most important thing is to get out of your head. Get out of your head, get your body moving, okay? I feel the one thing that would stop you is your own mind. Okay. What's going on for Gemini, month of March 2025? The Fool. Take that leap of faith. Look, the 4 of Pentacles still at the bottom. Take that leap of faith. Take that chance. Book that flight. Go. Oh, sorry, there's a hair. Go to places you've never been before. Do the things that you've been afraid of doing and you've been postponing, pushing off, putting off to the side. Making excuses why you can't, or listening to everybody else's opinion as to why you shouldn't, or why that's a bad idea. Put all that to the side. This is time for you to be brave and to take this next step and to push yourself, because this is going to be good for you. This is going to be something amazing for you. Can we see what this Fool is about? Let me try a different deck. Why is the Fool here? It's time for you to trust yourself and trust the divine, trust spirit, trust your own discernment, trust your own judgment. You don't need approval. You don't need others to validate you. You need to validate yourself, because ultimately that's what matters the very most, is what you think. You know yourself better than anybody else. Kind of the Fool for Gemini. Knight of Cups. Maybe this is in love. Maybe there is someone that you've recently connected with, or someone that you have very strong romantic feelings for, but maybe you have a friend who is low-key jealous, or maybe they have feelings for the same person, and they're trying to cockblock you. They're trying to get in the way of you and your love life. Maybe they have ill intentions, and they're trying to steal your boo, sneak behind you, steal your boo, or your future boo. So that's some shady shit. Maybe this is about someone who your family doesn't like. Maybe this is someone who you have come from a very different background, and, you know, people in your life don't approve, or it's like what society doesn't seem as normal, or I don't know. Maybe there's an age gap. Hopefully it's not like, bitch, you know, let's not go there. Let's not go there. We don't need to Kendrick Lamar that shit right now. Oh my god. Anyways, Tongue of the Fool. Tell me what you, this is about a leap in love. We have the Hierophant. Seriously, this may actually be about like a commitment. Maybe it's your views on marriage, or okay, let me see. Tongue of the Fool. You're like, fools don't rush in. King of Wands. Oh, whoa. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. We have a pair match made in heaven. Booyah. I'm seeing perhaps this is what you are moving towards. This is this big old leap of faith, but you've been so scared, you've been so afraid, you've been up in your head. I'm trying to remember what the first part of this reading was about, because I put those cards away. Do I still have it? Nope, that was at the top of the deck. Is that the bottom? Five of Swords, Three of Cups, Knave of Wands, Seven of Wands, Judgment Reverse, Four of Coins. What was that? What was I saying before? I see you taking a leap of faith in love. Just make sure, whoever I described at the beginning, when we had the Knave of Wands sideways, Three of Cups sideways, Five of Swords sideways, if this is someone that you have history with and they broke your heart, I don't think that this is new energy, okay? That what we were talking about at the beginning, the first half of this reading, this does not apply to that. That person is not this. This is someone who is your match. This is someone who is your counterpart. This is someone who would commit to you. Full on commit. And they're serious about it. And let me see what's at the bottom. Ten of Cups. They won't break your heart. This is legit. This is some real love. This is some fairy tale shit. Ten of Cups. Did I speak too soon? Oh my god. Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Oh, you know what? I'm seeing this is someone that will help you move on from some sort of heartbreak that you thought you were never going to move on from. Nine of Swords, Eight of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. You thought you... Oh my god, you guys. I'm going to say, someone new that's coming into your life, that ex that you can't get over. Not saying that you're like just jumping to the next and, you know, but it kind of looks like it. It kind of looks like you are moving on from some painful ending, and what was I gonna say? Here you are, Nine of Swords, thinking worst case scenario, that if you move forwards, you're gonna get heartbroken, like the last time, or that everyone is the same. All men are the same. All women are the same. All Geminis are the same. Insert zodiac here. All those are the same. But it's very different. It's very different this time around. So don't hold yourself back, right? You get to create your own reality. You are the master of your life. You're in the process of a masterpiece, all right? So, hope this helps. Lots of different messages, lots of different things. Hope it makes sense for whoever this is for. I'm sending you a lot of love and good energy. Leave a like, comment down below. Private readings are available as well. And I will see you later. Bye, Gemini.